So today we have another series preview. It's an interesting one. This one I'll have a much more longer conversation about since I actually watched all the games. This is a round robin team that also went 3-0, just like the Vegas Golden Knights, in the Philadelphia Flyers against the team that went against all odds was the 24th team to go into the playoffs and defeated the team that has won 2 Stanley Cups in 4 years, the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be a pretty big series. It's going to be a fun, fast series. Now, I will be spending a lot of the time on Philadelphia, but I will be spending on time with Montreal as well. I've watched more Philadelphia, and I am a Philadelphia fan, too. So, this Philadelphia Flyers team proved to me, I mean, not just me, a lot of other people that they have a chance. There's a lot, actually, about 70% of the people that I've talked to have this team winning the cup. And it's going to be interesting. I am optimistic. I'm kind of worried that they might jinx it. I hope they don't, but they might, which is a bit scary, but I doubt it. I hope not. But anyways, I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a very fun series. There's been a lot of key players in the past few times for the Flyers, and I will talk about the Canadiens too. Ivan Provorov, Scott Lofton, Nicolas Aube-Kubel, Kevin Hayes, and Travis Konecny. Now, everyone's a key player on the team, especially Carter Hart and Brian Elliott. Probably the best goaltending duo the Flyers have ever had, to be honest with you. Because, I want to say we've never really had, a solid backup goaltender when you look at it. I mean, the Bobby Taylor days, which were, back in the 60s and 70s when this team was at its peak, that was probably the best guy we had, but apart from that, So anyways, I think him and Elliott are the best goaltending duo in all of Flyers history. So get ready. Anyways, now we gotta mention the one line with Kevin Hayes. Now I can go into every single player on this line. It's a Kevin Hayes, Scott Lofton, and Travis Konecny. So we'll get into it. Kevin Hayes, he flies through everyone. The way he handles the puck, that's a reason why he's my favorite player. And that reminds me, that's a series we haven't done in a long time. I should probably pick back up on that. I had the thumbnails ready for the Preds and Canadiens one and Devils. Sorry, but anyways, I think that's a really good line. Hayes just flies through everyone. Watching him play, he goes through everyone. He goes through traffic so quickly, and it's just awesome. And the way he handles the puck, oh my goodness! It's a reason why he's my favorite player, and it's awesome seeing him how he did all right in New York. He didn't prove himself mostly because he didn't have enough time in Winnipeg, and then he goes to Philly. Probably plays his best season and his best time of his career. So, looking at that, I think that Kevin Hayes will be a big part heading into this first round. And then next up we have Scott Lofton. Scott Lofton has just been much better than I thought. Great, now I have the hiccups. Scott Lofton did a lot better than I thought he would be doing this entire year. With all the goodness that he's done for this team, I keep hiccuping now. I don't know what it is that it just whenever I'm recording, sorry, it always happens. It always just happens where I hiccup. Anyways, so Lofton has done a lot better than I thought he would do this season, and he's scored quite a bit of goals. He's become that really good two-way forward. He's become that really good offensive forward, a lot better than he used to be. I will say that. Konecny is half and half. He made that all-star play against the Capitals in that round-robin game. He's my two favorite things combined, and I'm surprised he's not my favorite player, but Kevin Hayes has to be. He's the trash talker and kind of the instigator, where he'll go up and trash talk to people, which is kind of funny. And he's also the goal scorer. Excuse me. He's also the goal scorer too, which is awesome. It's amazing. Like that line is just absolutely brutal, and pretty much every line's brutal for this team. I have very high hopes for this team heading into the playoffs. I said that. I've said that in multiple videos. I've done that in collabs with a lot of people. It's just been all in all awesome, and it's been a great season for Philly. And you know the person that has motivated them to get to where they're at right now? Oscar Lindblom. I'm telling you right now, this team would most likely not be where they're at if it weren't for Lindblom. And Lindblom hasn't played since December. So we got to think about that. And like, he's the inspiration to this team. He's the goal. He's like, I remember my dad was saying, watch them win the cup. I'm like, holy crap, they might actually do it. I probably just jinxed it. Yeah, another person I want to talk about is Shane Gostisbehere. Now, Gostisbehere, to be honest with you, he's actually done a lot better than I thought he's actually done better during the round robins. Oh, the Fortnite update just installed. Just, like, scared the crap out of me. I have my PlayStation on watching The Walking Dead. But anyways, Gostisbehere has done a lot better than I thought he would be doing this season. And that's great. That's absolutely awesome. And he's done, I mean, he was not good during the season. He was up and down with injuries. Now it looks like he's healthy. It looks like he's ready to go. After that Tampa game, I saw tweets, and I 100% agree. There is no reason that he should be scratched or benched at all during these playoffs if he plays like how he did in the round robin against Tampa. And Washington, too. He's been playing so well during his round robins. If he plays like that throughout the whole playoffs, he won't be benched at all. That's the kind of Gostisbehere I want to see. He's been a trade rumors for forever. Now I think he's out of that, because now he's pretty much playing super well with Philly. If Philly trades him, they are the biggest idiots in the world. That's all I'm going to say. I think that Paul Holmgren, I think he's the general manager. Who's the general manager? I think Paul Holmgren, who I think is the general manager, and Chuck Fletcher. I'm sorry, Chuck Holmgren's the president. I think that Chuck Fletcher, Alain Vigneault, Mike Yeo, a lot of other those players have done so well to coach this team, better than Hackstall. How you doing in Toronto, buddy? We'll see the conclusion of that tonight. I'll be reviewing it definitely, because that game's gonna be madness. No matter which way it goes, it's gonna be insane. Anyways, with that, I think that Vigneault, Yeo, Fletcher, they have coached and drafted this team really well. Joel Farabee, Abe Kubel. There's a lot of other players that I'm actually really hyped for that aren't even on the team right now, like Cam York. Cam York was the kind of player that Philadelphia needed. And then Roddy Ross, that one goaltender they drafted. Ustimenko, Sandstrom, I guess, even though he played horrible in the one game that I went to, where he played. It was like a rookie game. And, like, they were up, like, 3-1, I think the Flyers were, against the Islanders, and they lost. I'm like, I was so cheesed. But anyways, that does not matter. Anyways, let's get into Montreal, because that's all I have for Philly. Montreal, very good team throughout this. If they can play how they did... Oh, I forgot to mention. 11 goals compared to 3 for these Flyers in these 3 games. That's 11 to 3. And you know what? 2 of them, you know what? They only scored 1 goal in all these games. The 2 goals that were scored on us, 2 out of the 3, the one was legit. The 2 out of the 3 goals that were scored on us, deflections. So they weren't even Hart and Elliott's fault. Take that in consideration, that we have two brick walls on our team. I'm so excited. Anyways, let's actually get into Montreal for real now. I forgot to mention that point. Anyways, Montreal, a very good team. A very good team. I did not expect them to beat Pittsburgh. They are the underdog team. Out of all these teams, besides Chicago, is the underdog team. And I think that if Montreal could play like they did, maybe they could stand a chance against Philly. I don't see them winning though. There's no way. And with how Max Domi's playing. If Carey Price can stay a brick wall, it'll be a lot harder for Philly. But if Philly plays like how they did in that Tampa game, and heck, all of the round robin games, including the Pittsburgh one, we're gonna win, no doubt in my mind. But anyways, that is it. I think that Philly will definitely win the series, no doubt in my mind. If Montreal does, I'll be happy for Montreal, happy for them to move on. But yeah, Montreal, if they can keep Carey Price together, they can keep their team together with all the players that they have. I think they can stand a chance, but I don't think they're gonna win. I hate to say it, I'm sorry. But anyways, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, do make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 400 by the end of the year. We're only 69 away. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next preview.